So we haven't mentioned these yet, but a couple of days ago we had the delivery of the two varieties that we know of grapes, which is the purple and green. So the variety of purple is called a Regent. So it's a Regent, and the other one is called Golden Champion. And basically, we're just going to plant these in pots. I'll try and separate them out so they don't intertwine with each other. So we're going to start these off in the greenhouse for the first year, and then we're going to put them out next year. I've got two pots here, they're quite deep. There'll be one for each thing. So I need to get some compost. We're going to fill a little bit of compost. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put the pot in and fill the compost around the pot, so we have a perfectly nice hole. So I'm just going to get the compost, and I will come back once I've got that. So we've got our tomato bag here, but we're just using it as soil. So I'm just going to fill it up like so. Well, I'm not going to fill it up all the way because I need to do something before that. Just a trick that I learned. Right, probably one more hand. Maybe two more handfuls. So on that side. So I'm going to start off with our purple variety. So I'm going to pop that in the middle, and then I'm going to fill around the outside. This way we get a perfectly even hole, and then we're not having to guess when it comes to the planting. Right. So I'm just getting the soil into place. So the reason why I'm doing this is because then I get a even hole of where I need to put them in. So I'm just gonna do that like so. So I know where I'm gonna fill up to. So that's pretty good for that side. So I'm just filling up a little bit more, and that's pretty good for that side. So I'm just going to start to fill the other side now. Like so. It'll probably be quicker to do two-handed. Right, so that's pretty good for that side. So get going on the other side. Right, so this hasn't taken too much. So I'm planting the purple variety first. So that's pretty good for that side. So we're on to our final side now. And I'm hoping that I haven't done all of this and it for just to collapse on into the middle. So I hope that isn't the case of what happens. Right, so that's pretty good. So I might just do one more. Like so. One take the pot out.
Start again. Go on, I wasn't filming.
Oh, so I'm just pushing down like so. Just otherwise it will collapse. So I think we're about ready for the moment of truth. Yeah. So you can see that hole, it isn't quite centered. It doesn't really matter. It will root the same. But so I'm just so you can see the hole there. You can see the hole there. So I'm just gonna pull the label off now, and that came off. Right. So I'm gonna tip the pot. I'm gonna tip the pot like so. Please. That's right. So. Sometimes it's about delicateness and not the speed. Right, so I'm just wiggling my hands up. Right, so I'm just going to have to fill some soil round, just because the hole isn't perfect. Right. So I think I'll just cover all four sides a little bit more, just because I can see some gaps. So it will just make sure that we're all covered up. Right. So I've got just a little bit more to fill in there. Right, so that's good. So I'm just gonna get the other one in now. So I'm just getting the other one filled in now, like so. Break it up. Right. So this is the green variety this time. So I'm gonna put the pot in. Oh, no, actually it needs a bit more soil. So I'll do that quickly. So this one needs a little bit more soil in the bottom, like so. So I'm going to put the pot there, and I'm going to have to hold this one, so I'll do this bit one-handed, so it might take a little bit longer. But once I've got this side in, it should probably stay in place. Right. So I'm just getting this side filled up. Yeah, so as I said, this is the green variety, the Golden Champion. So we've got a few, like you can see. Oh, you guys can't see, but I can see. There's so you can see there that there's a bunch of grapes. So yeah, so we should get at least a bunch of grapes from this variety. So yeah, as I said, we're going to start them off for a year in the greenhouse, and then I think we've picked an area. We're not 100% sure whether we'll keep it, but we've sort of said where we would like it to go and where it would look pretty cool. We're still thinking about that one, but that'll be next year. Because we're going to start them off in the greenhouse because they like warmth. Right, so this side is nearly filled. We'll go a little bit more. But that pot's actually staying now, so I can get 2 hands in it. Right, so that side's probably good now. So I'm just going to the other side in. Get the soil. So normally what happens on the channel is I just do one on camera and then I do the other one off camera. But I thought today we changed it up. And we do them both on camera, so that if you guys are wondering why you do them both on camera, and then you do one on camera, then you do one off camera, and then you come back and show us the finished result. But today we thought we'd change it up a little bit and do the 2 on camera. We thought it deserved a bit of a longer episode, just because it's saying, because normally we grow everything from seeds, but sometimes we miss the seeding. We missed putting the seeds in, so we have to improvise a little bit, and this is a time where we need to improvise, so I'm just going to do them both on camera for you guys. And so today's going to be a bit of a longer episode. Well, it might not be longer, but it's going to be a bit different to what we normally do. So I'm just going to do the other side now quickly. Right, like so. Right, so we need to water the other one once we've got this one in. So this one's a bit, you might be noticing, Drew, this one's quite really big, this one's a bit bigger than the other. Why is that? And the reason for this is probably because they seeded it, they really seeded this one earlier than the other one. The company probably put this one in a bit earlier than the other one. So I think one more handful and that might do, just because there's a bit there. Right, so oh yeah, I need to push down. I nearly forgot. Right, so I'm just gonna push down. Right, so that should be good to come out now. Please, 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 please. Right, so you can see that my foot's stuck. Right, foot unlodged. Right, you can see that I've got the hole, so I need to take this off. Right, like so. Right, so this one should be loosened. I just loosened it slightly off camera, or more importantly, my dad just loosened it off camera. Oh no, this one's gonna collapse. Whew. Right, saved. Right, I need to probably tip this one up very quickly. Right, so this one's just gonna drop into place, and I'm gonna need to fill a little bit of compost around, just because I want it to be quite compact. So I just got to do a little handful on this side. Right. So I'm gonna get some water in the watering can, and I'm gonna water. I'll water on camera for you guys. So we've got a trusty old watering can here. That line hasn't been on the channel in a long time. Right, anyway, so I'm going to water these two. I'm going to give them a generous water. Right, so that one's probably good. Right, so I'm going to water the other one now. Right, that one's probably good. And one thing that I wanted to show you is these. So you might be wondering, Drew, what are those, or the lumps on the leaves? Now these are blisters caused by blister mites, and you can see on the other side, basically what happens is they take all the nutrients out, and where they've injected into the leaf, it's left marked, and basically they cause blisters. So blister mites don't actually harm. So you might be thinking, oh Drew, they're gonna harm your plant. We are looking into a solution for this. I want it to be the most natural, because it's not exactly nice to put, oh yeah, spray some poison, have done with it. But we want to try find a little bit of a more natural way to do it. So yeah, so we're gonna get these in the greenhouse. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. As always, slam that notification bell so you're notified when I upload my brand new videos. When you do this, don't forget to click all. This will notify you of all my videos. Don't forget to go check out the rest of my channel. So this was it